Tonight I'm Chip Travolta, I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're going to get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did.
What's going on, guys? It's Nick here, along with
Colton here.
Welcome to another sesh at the Sesh Palace. I'm back from vacation. This is Two Dudes at a Table.
Two dudes at a table.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another sesh. I'm back, chilling in the Sesh Palace.
Yeah, dude, it feels like it's weird because you were just gone for the weekend. Well, you left Thursday, right?
Yeah, like Thursday.
Friday morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it just feels like I haven't seen you in a while. It's weird.
Yeah, it was a fucking lit-ass vacation. I know I sound like really mellow about it right now. But no, it was fucking
so
sweet.
fun.
It was really cool. The Airbnb was interesting. We got some stories about that on the sesh. I know I'm not trying to be selfish at all, but I guess the sesh will be a lot about my trip.
Most likely.
Well, it was interesting.
It was a big trip, and also like just the shit you guys did was, I'm sure was. You guys always have stories when you come back from New York City, and I always enjoy listening to them. So.
Yeah, it was super fucking interesting. The ride was cool, like the drive and stuff. Janelle drove the whole way there.
The whole way.
Yeah, and then drove in New York because I don't do that shit. Because fuck New York drivers, yo. Like, you would think all those people out there in the city and shit had like lazy eyes because them people make so many last minute turns.
Dude, everybody, I feel like a lot of New York is like this, but definitely New York City. I feel like the attitude there is like, wherever I'm going or whatever I'm doing, it's more important than what you have to do.
Well,
so I'm going to make the choice to
it's
do whatever the fuck I need. Especially like in New York City, dude. You have to be so aggressive driving just because, like, you just have to go. That's it. You just have to go. There's no, like, you might get hit, you might not, but you'll just keep going anyways.
Yeah, it's basically because there's a lot of different people that have a lot of different things to do.
Very true.
And they're just trying to get to do those things as fast as possible because everything's so, like, probably regimented out there. Like, as much as it's a lot of probably just controlled chaos.
Oh, I believe it. I'd say so.
Like, I love the city, don't get me wrong. Like, I would 100% live there. I don't give a fuck. If I could afford it and had a sustainable job out there, fuck yeah. There's something to experience, like, every fucking day.
Yeah, I would totally, dude. I would totally, once we'd be able to have a actual studio, I would either go to New York City or fucking LA.
And the thing is like, I don't know if it's because we've grown up in like a really, I don't know, nothing's really happened major in our area for us to be like terrified or anything. So we just like live life and roll with the punches and kind of go with the flow type of life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like out there, like there's a thrill to be alive. Like,
oh yeah, dude,
just walking down the
shit's
street,
always
something
happening.
can happen. You know what I mean?
Shit's always happening in New York City. It doesn't stop. It's literally the city that never sleeps.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you could go outside at any point of the day, and there's fucking millions of people.
Well, it being cold and shit, like, there wasn't a ton of people. Like, there's still, like, a good, okay bunch of people, but, like, probably a lot of people are getting Ubers and shit. Like, there's a lot of, like, fucking, like, homeless people and shit, obviously, like, picking up cans and stuff, but, like, I don't know. It was cool, though. No snow anywhere, which was fucking lit.
Yeah, because we, like, the week leading up to you guys leaving, we got pounded. If you guys aren't from here, we got pounded with like probably a solid 1.5 to 2 foot in like a night.
Yeah, it was fucking
like, it was just like one night, and we were just, it was so much snow, it's just white out, and we just got hit with it all at once. And then some places, not necessarily here, but some places around us got hit again the next day and got like probably another 10 inches or so.
Yeah, I saw like a bunch of people's stories on Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
and like just stepping out of the fucking house.
Oh yeah. You were just already. I know the one day I think I went to brush my car off, and the snow was up to my hips. I was trying to walk around my car to like brush it off, and the one in front of my car, it was like up to my hips. Mind you, I'm like 6 foot, so
Yeah,
that's a good amount of snow.
I ain't about that. Like, that can suck a fucking dick.
I'm about it if I don't have to work. Like, I found out that I really don't mind the snow when I don't have anything to do or anywhere to be. Like, if it's just outside and I feel like going outside, like, it's cool. But it's when I have to go outside. I have to get up and go to work. And I have to get up early so I can brush my car off and let it warm up before I drive. And, like, I just feel like when I don't have to do anything and it's all by my own accord of going outside, or, like, if I go to Holiday Valley, obviously, it's something I enjoy.
Yeah. I don't know. Holy shit. Cat comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what I was just listening to you talk about.
Snow.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no snow in New York.
Yeah, it's so weird, dude. Isn't that weird?
It's probably because all the big buildings.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It's probably because of all the big buildings, and it's also always warmer there, again, because of the buildings, and I'm sure everybody running electricity and everyone driving, and I'm sure people just breathing. The sheer amount of people there, I'm sure it emits some type of heat to where it just doesn't get as cold, and they don't
it's
get
all the
nearly as much
fucking
snow as
vehicles and all the exhaust and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
All them fucking mouth breathers and and all that good shit. I don't know. It was lit though. Like on this sesh, you're gonna hear a lot about my New York trip. It was fantastic. Big buildings and fucking big balls. That's basically how to describe that city.
Yep.
Pizza's phenomenal. Better than anything you'll ever eat here.
Dude, I've still never had actual New York City pizza.
And that's because you went to New York with yourself. I
went once, so I guess
we got a spot that will take you. They're like $5 slices. They're fucking fantastic, though.
I'm down for it. Yeah, dude, I really want to go.
Yeah, we had a fucking spinach artichoke slice.
That was probably good as fuck.
Oh, yeah, it was so good.
I feel like, if I go, I'm just going to want to get, like, I just want a classic New York slice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get nothing fancy for my first New York slice. I just want a bomb-ass OG classic.
Well, that's the thing is, like, you got to think about it. All these shits are OG classics. It's like...
That's true.
Like, red sauce and shit. Like, that's obviously classic and stuff, but, like, these people were always making shit with vegetables and, like, white pizzas.
That's true.
Like, I always... Like, last night, I got... white pizza. I got 2 slices, and then the night before I got the spinach artichoke and a slice of white pizza.
Hell yeah.
It's called artichokes.
Right.
Yeah, it's called artichokes something. It's by Elsewhere on Johnson. Let me look it up. I don't want to be a fucking dick. They're like so good. And if anybody listens to this shit out in New York, which I highly fucking doubt that.
You never know, dude. There's a lot of people in New York.
It's called Artichoke Basil's Pizza, 18 Wyckoff Avenue in New York.
There you go.
And,
shout out.
Brooklyn, New York, the 11237. So make sure you go check that out. Great fucking pizza. Even a friend of ours saw a picture of Janelle that she posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
She was like in the bathroom, and our one friend that we used to work with was like, "Oh yeah, artichokes, man, they're the shit." And I was like,
that's so funny,
that's
like
so
that they knew
exactly where it was by the fucking bathroom.
That's so funny. That just means that they've gone in there to take pictures of themselves as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's a big like makeup bitch and used to work for a refinery and.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you guys, how many times have you guys gone to New York?
Dude,
a lot.
Many times I can't even count. Like, we go, like,
Couple
at
times
least,
a year?
like, 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah, for the last, I don't even know how, since you guys could drive, pretty much.
No, probably just for the last couple years. Not too long. This trip was like super special, which is cool. So
Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
yeah, a lot of shit coming up here on the sesh.
Oh yeah, good stories.
Fuck yeah, good stories, good vibes. I'm kind of beep, so I'm kind
Yeah,
of like,
believe it.
yeah, but hey, I'm refreshed a little bit. We got a lot of stories here about the Airbnb, stories
yeah.
about the show, stories about after the show, and I got a cat bumping into my leg.
Oh really?
Yeah. So you want to take this into a high
Quality.
tunage break? What are we jamming? We jamming some good quality house. I know that. Ooh,
Yes sir. We switched it up this week.
we
It is
putting the
a-
energy back into the sesh.
Yes sir. It's a 90s old school rave / piano house classics DJ mix by Tony Koo.
The world is listening. The world is listening.
Welcome back, guys, to the Sesh Pals with another weekly sesh. It's Nick here with Colton, and it's two dudes chilling at a table, my friends. Welcome back to the sesh.
Welcome back, everybody.
What's going on? It's a random day. We got alarms going on.
Alarms going off. It's alright.
Oh no, there's a bomb.
Yeah, oh shit. Yo, that would suck.
Yeah.
But our podcast would probably be really popular after that.
It would blow up.
Ha. Ha ha ha. Alright.
Welcome back to the sesh, guys.
Let's talk about New York City, Nick's vacation.
Yeah, little tripperoonie.
Let's get into the Airbnb, bro. You guys sent me a little bit of stuff about what was going on, but you gotta go a little more into detail because I only know about the books, which we'll talk about.
Alright, so we'll start it off nice and right at the beginning. Alright, so we get to New York and we go to the mall and shit, and it takes me forever to find a fucking pair of pants. But yeah, we get back to we go to the Airbnb for the first time because we had to wait till 3 or so when we got into New York at 12.
Oh, so what'd you do? Just kind of go around and explore?
Yeah, we went to the mall,
Okay.
Queen Center. We've been to that mall a couple times. They got 3 floors, and it's really cool.
That's sweet.
Fucking mall with all the normal stores you would see at the Galleria or something, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm losing my voice or something. I have no fucking clue.
That's alright. It's probably 'cause you love the shows.
Yeah, so we get to the Airbnb. I put in the code for the front door. Well, alright, wasn't as simple as that, okay?
Okay.
So we park where we think is the Airbnb, which is this small, brick colored looking apartment with a bunch of trash outside of it.
Okay.
A Pampers box, fucking just tons of shit. And on the balcony above, there's 3 different levels, and actually 4 technically if you really think about it, with the basement that we ended up being in. God, God, I just lost train of thought.
It wasn't that easy getting into the apartment.
Yeah.
And there was trash outside. And there was 4 floors, including the basement floor.
I'm so sorry.
That's what we were talking about. I don't know where you were going with it though.
Okay.
So was it like? So did you just rent out? Like, was your Airbnb just somebody's apartment?
Well, no. Like, basically, what people do is like they have like spots and they like clean them up and shit, and they rent them out. Like anybody could do it. You could do it. I could do it. The cat can do it.
Right.
My apologies. Just got an important text message.
All good.
So yeah, it's basically anybody could do it. You just post it up on Airbnb's like app or their website.
Yeah.
And this one was cool. It said it had an air hockey table. It was a couple bedrooms, a living room area, flat screen, blah blah blah. We open the door and there's like this lady in there. She's like cleaning still, and so the place had like their own cleaner.
That's cool.
And she's like, oh, she's foreign as fuck. I don't even know where she's from. Like Transylvania or some shit like that. And she's like, oh, 1 second, like, I just gotta wash this and blah 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 blah, and I'll be out of your hair, but this is your time. And I'm like, it's no big deal. Like,
right, like it's okay. At least you're cleaning.
Yeah.
Like at least we know you're cleaning.
Yeah, and she ends up doing ever and then leaving, and I instantly like lock up the motherfucking doors because it's like a little basement of this like
Little
house
sketch
apartment. No, it looked nice. It was definitely like beat up a little bit. Like it was like a little dirty, but it's whatever. Like it was mainly clean. There was nothing really super fucked up about it. So we basically get settled in, get all of our shit in there, and watch a little bit of TV, get ready for the show because it was basically about time.
Right.
It was like about, I don't know, like an hour and a half before, and it was going to take like an hour to get there. So we get ready.
You guys were far.
Well, it was just because of like traffic.
Yeah, I was going to say, I forgot. It's New York City.
In reality,
it takes an hour to go a mile.
Yeah, in reality, it was only like 11 miles away, and it took an hour and 7 minutes.
I guess that's not horrible.
No, it could have been better. But, like the second night we left,
Yeah.
it was only 35 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, definitely traffic plays a big fucking role out in the city.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you have to determine your day around that bullshit. So, like, if you can't deal with that, then get the fuck out of the kitchen, my friend.
For sure.
So yeah, we only spent a little bit of time at the Airbnb at first, and we go to the show. The show was lit. We talked to George and Lindsay for a little bit. Say what's up.
It was George. It was George's show, George Clanton. If you guys don't know.
Yeah, check him out. We'll leave a link to something.
Oh, for sure.
Along with Negative Gemini and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show was super fucking sweet. We were jamming. I was drunk as fuck. Spent not a ton of money on drinks, but like some.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was like happy hour for the first half of the show, and then after that, drinks ended up being like $10 fucking.
Yeah, no thanks. I'd get drunk as fuck for that first half and just hope I could ride out the second half.
Oh, yeah, that's basically what I did. And then, like, I realized the happy hour's over when I got that next drink.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, I'm going to close that tab. Like, fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was... As soon as I found that out, I was like, fuck that. I was like, they went from $4 to $10.
Yeah.
And I already had 4 drinks. Like,
oh, damn. So You went from $16 for 4 drinks to $26
$26
for 5.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Uh-huh.
That ain't too bad though. $26 on drinks, and
Yeah,
if
it's
you were
like
able to get drunk, $5 a drink,
yeah.
five
Some sense.
$5.20
Yeah.
without
So-
tax.
Yeah, and they weren't bad drinks either. I got Liddy Titty, so that was cool.
That's good. What were you drinking? Whiskey
Vodka,
sour?
cranberry spritz.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy. Those will get you fucked up, bro.
Oh yeah, and like you don't feel like shit the next day either.
Yeah.
They're just sweet, no hangover.
Hell yeah. So what else happened at the show? Did anything crazy go down, or just...
Nothing really like crazy. Like nobody fights or nothing at these shows
Yeah.
or anything.
Was it
you know
just
what I mean?
was it just George, or was he headlining, or how did
Yeah,
that go?
he headlined. Negative Gemini was before him.
Which is his girlfriend.
Yeah, before her was Surfing. They're like another vaporwave
Yep.
group.
Yeah, I know who that is. think.
Satin Sheets did a thing with George, which George did his other project, Esprit, which is like his vaporwave shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they did like this thing where they both sampled shit back and forth, which was pretty sweet.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They made some bang and shit. That was like what started the show, which was really cool. And then went on from there.
That's cool.
And then George had a drummer, which was different. That was pretty cool.
Was it just like basic shit though?
Yeah, it just basically followed along with the drums of the song. For most of the songs.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it worked really well with his new stuff because it's more like real raw instrument bass type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it worked. It's hard to say because like George is so unpredictable and like he improvises a lot of shit.
Yeah.
As most people do with like loop stations and shit that we see nowadays.
Yeah, it's not like they're just playing. Well, you kind of have to though, like if you're doing anything with like pads or loopers or anything, because it's like once you make the song, all you have to do is play the track.
Yeah, but like he has different instruments to make the song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
on each different like
you
pad.
kind of have to improv at shows if that's what you do.
Yeah, somewhat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like people know the songs, but then you throw in a little something to mix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little like sound effects here and there, little breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Like he's not like total improv or anything. Like he still goes through this whole songs.
Not like Mark
Rebier.
Rebier.
Yeah. Like he just improvises. That
Everything.
dude's fucking killing it, man.
Yeah. Yo, it'd be nuts if him and George did a song together.
Like, that'd be funny as fuck.
Hey George, if you're listening, hit that man up. See what you can put together. That would be so cool.
That'd be funny.
Or at least have them do like, yo, that'd be cool if they did a tour together.
That'd be interesting. I think because like Mark Rebier is like so comedy based, like it just wouldn't work. Like George is more like
That's true.
obscure. Like I don't know.
You never know though, man. They might be able to throw something together that just turns out amazing. Cause like when he did that Sway loop in the morning,
Yeah.
he did that hip hop beat at the end when he was doing that interview. He did a hip hop beat at the end and he just threw that together, and that wasn't comedy based at all. It was just like threw it together and it was dope. So like if they could get on the same page and throw something together, it'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
For sure. Anything else happen at the show?
Yeah, the first night. Well, alright, so like my plans kind of got fucked up a little bit just because of like the way his set was. And I planned, alright, the whole plan for New York. And it's like so hard to say.
It's just, does it just not feel real?
It's just like interesting.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But the whole plan in New York was to propose to my girlfriend. And that's exactly what happened. I did it on the first night.
Did she say yes?
Yeah.
After long enough.
Well, what happened was because he started the fucking set with Kill You in Bed, and he only played like 20 seconds of it. And I was like, you motherfucker.
You're like, you
I was
fucking
like,
piece of shit.
I was like, I knew he was going to do it too, because he started off his set with it like 4 or 5 times. And I was just like, I fucking knew it. I was like, I thought it would just be a little different the beginning, just because it was like a 2-day type thing.
Right.
And like obviously the second day was the different beginning. And I was like, you motherfucker.
Right.
But
you should have talked to him beforehand and tried to like.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna make it
out.
like some big extravagant like.
Well, I'm not even saying that.
Thing.
I'm just saying like you should have been like, yo, actually do this song.
Yeah, right.
Don't just do 20 seconds of it. Do like the whole song.
Well, I picked a better song to do it at too, which was cool.
That works.
Which is like a song I liked as well. But the set was basically over, and he was playing one more song, and it was "You Lost Me There." It's on the new album Slide, and it was getting to like the last main like lines of the song.
Yeah.
And I grabbed Janelle, like she's looking into the crowd because he's like jumping up and down and shit.
Yeah.
And I grabbed Janelle and I was just like, yo, so the surprise that I told you about earlier at the show, because she like, I told her that there was going to be a surprise.
Right.
And the whole time she's thinking like it's got to do with like something to do with them.
Well, yeah, that's what I would think if I was her.
Right. But after like a little bit of guessing and shit, I was like, no, it has nothing to do with them. And she still had no idea. I was not letting her slip.
No, dude, I didn't even know what was happening. You didn't even talk about it. Like
I did. I brought it up like 2 or 3 times with everybody.
Yeah, but that was like a while before you left. Like we didn't talk about it at all before you left.
Yeah, like recently.
Yeah, like I was just like, I just thought it wasn't happening. I was like, maybe he changed his mind. I don't know.
Yeah. But no, yeah, it was like the surprise was that I'm asking you to marry me, and I was like, I didn't get your ring though because Janella is the pickiest motherfucker, and I'm glad that I didn't get a ring.
Yeah, didn't she also like change her mind on the one she
Yeah,
wanted?
yeah, like I already planned it out. Like I was gonna order it, everything.
Yeah.
And this bitch fucking goes, no, don't give me one of those fucking rings.
Like she was so ready for it. And then like you were like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking buy it and I'm going to do this. And then she was like, don't fucking buy that. She's like, I don't want that.
She was like, no, I don't want one of those type of rings or whatever. And I was like, you motherfucking piece of
Yeah, right.
shit. I love you to death, babe. But yeah, and then she was like, kind of had a little freak out. I think she like cried a little bit.
That's
it
cool.
all happened just
super
so
quick,
fast.
Did you like get down on one knee or anything, or were you just
no?
like,
I wasn't gonna make it some
like
big
a scene.
thing. I even said to her, like, which Janelle totally understands this because she knows how I am, and like, she thought it was funny, and I knew she would.
Right.
But I said right to her, I was like, yeah. After I said the surprise was, to ask you, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, I just didn't want to get these new jeans dirty. So I didn't get down on it. She was like, no, that's fine. It took us forever to find those.
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny, dude.
So yeah, there's a couple that's meant to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, like 100%. Like you guys. There's no doubt.
As weird as we are in our relationship is weird.
But that's why it works, because you're both so weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's still the best. Yeah, it's fun. The whole weekend was lit. There's more stories and shit about the Airbnb.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we didn't even we barely even touched on
Well,
that.
no, I touched on everything before the show. We're working in chronological
okay.
order here, bud.
Okay, so where are we at in the store? Are we two-fifths of the way through?
Hey, cat.
What's she doing?
Clawing my chair.
Oh, this fucking cunt. I love this cat, but I fucking hate this cat.
I'm gonna kick this pussy in the face.
Grab the fucking pussy.
Grab the pussy. No pussy in this room. No pussy in the Sesh pass. Oh, wow, that was terrible.
We apologize to all you.
No, it's just like
people.
It's just saying that we know it's a sausage fest and we accept it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was what happened at the show. We get in the car and Janelle's just obviously fucking speechless and she can't talk and she's...
Well, I'm happy that she had no idea.
Yeah, man, I've been killing it with the surprises.
Yeah, man. This means you're really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That was like when Megan did the 21st surprise party. I was like,
sweet.
You fucking threw all that shit together, and I had no idea. What else are you hiding?
And that was planned, though, for like a while. Like, I threw that surprise party for Janelle. And
like in a day?
A day.
Yeah. It was literally like, hey, we should have people over. And then Nick texted and was like, yo, this is what we're doing. And
yeah.
we're like, oh, okay. Tomorrow? Oh, all right. Yeah, tomorrow.
I was like, everybody's going to fucking be here. This girl's going to think we fucking... are just hanging out, chilling. I even made it sound that way before people even came over. I was like, yeah, good. I was like, you're considering this just to be your birthday party. It's just us hanging out, right? And she was like, yeah, why? And I was like, because I didn't really have the money or anything to like throw a party. Or,
oh, that's cool. I didn't know you went through and like made sure she was like, it's going to be nothing.
Yeah, like before everybody came over and shit, because I almost fucking blew it. I was like, yeah, fucking, was it, no. I don't know if it was Grenzy or Nick Scott. It might have been Grenzy. He was trying to invite someone to the party, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. And fucking, I almost blew it and said that to Janelle. I was like, yeah, I was trying to invite all these people to the party, and blah, blah. And I was like, wait.
Never mind.
You're calling this a party, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so the surprises, I've been killing it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not to pat myself on the back, but
I'll pat you on the back.
yeah,
You've been killing it with the surprises for sure.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Surprises.
Killing
in the name of burning it.
Dude, that was immediately what I thought of.
That was
all right,
like a slow down tempo version.
Down tempo. A nice retard on it. All right. Speaking of retards, we're gonna get into another high quality tunage. Again,
high quality tunage break.
we are still jamming 90s old school rave / piano house classics. DJ mix by Tony Koo. Link in the description. Check them out. Let's get it.
Mr. Cook?
Yes?
Do you have a son named Robert? Robert Cook, age 17?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cook. You better come down to the station house. Your son is dead.
Dead? How?
He died of an overdose.
My God, why have you forgotten me?
Mr. Cook?
Yes?
Mr. Cook?
Yes?
Mr. Cook?
Yes?
He died of an overdose. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. Mr. Cook,
Yes?
your son is dead.
I just can't hold back. 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 I just can't hold back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Was it?
It's two dudes at a table. Back again with the
Sesh.
yes sir.
With the Sesh.
All right, let's get into it. This is what we've been talking about today. We've been talking about
New York.
some side shit, but mainly New York City and Nick's recent vacation over the weekend.
Thanks, Megan.
It's about a 6-hour drive from here. So
Like
6.5. Yeah, 6.5. So, and then about an hour once you get in the city. It takes like 6.5 to get there, and then to go 5 miles to your Airbnb. It's
The
like,
driving actually wasn't bad. Like the traffic wasn't-
really?
Yeah.
Did you guys go anywhere near like Times Square and shit though?
No.
Yeah, so I feel like that's definitely like the busy part of New York City.
Yeah, it's where all the tourists are and shit.
Yeah.
We just went where we had to, which is basically everybody's main purpose in New York. The only people that go to Times Square are tourists.
Oh yeah, and people trying to fucking sell CDs and
And
albums
scam
and
the
shit.
fuck out of people.
Yep.
Like, that's about it.
Yo, I remember when we went to Times Square, there was like 4 guys. They were all just talking to me and Megan. The dude was like signing the CD and writing my name on it and shit, and like trying to, and like just talking to me, and he handed me the CDs and everything, and I was like, he was like, hey, he's like, this for you, man, this for you, and I was like, yo, I don't have any money. I was like, I have no money. I was like, my wallet's in my car. I was like, I don't have any money. And all of them just snatched the CD back out of my hand and went about their day. Like, none of them had any interest as soon as I said I had no money.
Right.
Like, they were super friendly for like the 2 minutes they were talking to me. And I was like, I got no money. And they just lost the personality and just snatched the CD back and was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's how it is in Times Square. So for anybody going to New York City, don't talk to anyone. Unless you're going to a store, don't buy anything.
Yeah.
Because they're just gonna come up. They're like, you're gonna be walking and they just block it. So like there's like 5 of them standing and you have to go through them and they'll just try and get your money.
Yeah.
So
Then you got like
keep that shit on you.
people dressed up as like superheroes and all that shit, try to take pictures. And
Yep.
like, be careful. Them people try to snatch your phone or try to get you for like
Hell yeah.
a gajillion dollars for pictures and shit. Like, fuck that.
Yep. Yeah, and you just gotta stand your ground too when it comes to like, just be like, listen, bro, don't tell them that like you don't want to pay for it. Don't tell them that. Just be like, I have no money. My wallet's not. I don't even have any money on me. I don't even have a card on
Well,
me.
it's a city. You can blatantly just be like, fuck off. Like,
True. You just be like, fuck off, bro.
act like you
Get the fuck
belong
outta
there
here.
and just fucking tell them to fuck off.
Yeah,
Be
true.
like, I'm walking here.
I'm fucking walking there.
But if you're in Times Square, you're probably fucking not from there.
True.
But yeah, the Airbnb was interesting when we got back from the show. That's where we left off with this whole adventure oasis trip thing.
Oasis, I don't think is the proper word to use for New York City.
It's our oasis. We love it. It's our kind of people. It's our kind of environment. fuck it. When we get back, it's almost midnight, 11:30-ish, and I turn on the PlayStation because we brought that, put on the Hulu, and all of a sudden we hear, which if you follow me on Instagram and you watched any of my stories, you would know, but all of a sudden they fucking start screaming at each other upstairs, and
Jesus Christ.
it's just like the funniest fucking shit on earth. Let me see if I have some of it on my phone, because I definitely took video of it. But we're sitting there, and I'm trying to watch Fuck That's Delicious, and
Good show.
it's just...
Love Action Bronson.
Let's see what we got here. They're sitting there screaming. You really can't hear it too well in the video because I'm fucking chomping away at something.
You're also in the apartment beneath them.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was the one right above you. What if it was like 2 up?
No, it was directly above us.
Was it?
You could hear them stomping around and shit. But they're fighting, and the guy's like, after everything I gave you everything.
She definitely fucked another dude.
Well, it was about like money or something. We really couldn't tell because it was like
Very muffled.
But majority of it was him saying that over and over again. I gave you everything after I give you everything. It was just so fucking funny. I had
She
people hit me
probably
up.
just had like a spending problem and spent all his money. He's like,
Something
I gave you
stupid.
everything. He's like, I literally gave you I don't have any more money.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, I thought I caused this fight. Okay. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like I fucking unplugged the cable box, right? So I'm thinking, oh shit, maybe
What
the
if-
whole apartment runs off that cable.
Yo.
And that's like the main box, and then their motherfucking cable goes off, and they're like,
He thinks that she's gonna pay the bill or something.
yeah. And
Yo,
like-
what if that's what the whole fight was? And
And
she's
I
like,
never-
She's like, I paid the fucking bill.
And he's like,
he's
after I
like-
give you everything. And I'm just sitting there like watching Fuck That's Delicious. Like,
yeah, like living your
still
life.
drunk as fuck, and I'm like, yo, I should turn this down because they can probably hear me.
Yeah. Fucking chomping away on some
And then,
food.
yeah, and then I'm like changing the fucking. Well, at first the PlayStation was just on, so I had the stupid like menu music or whatever the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
So like that's on, and I'm like, oh, maybe that shouldn't be on. I'll find a show, and then you hear the fucking clicks and the fucking
Yeah,
changing the
thing.
and then I'm like typing and shit, and it's like, and I'm like, fuck.
Like, this is
dude.
probably so loud.
Yeah, and I'm like turning it down, and then I turn on the show, and it's like pops up with whatever the fuck the intro was, and I'm like, god damn. But yeah, the air hockey table didn't work.
Oh, there was an air hockey table but didn't even work.
Yeah,
That's just a tease. Take that shit out of the apartment, bro.
Yeah,
If
it
you
was
got an
pretty beat up.
Airbnb and you have an air hockey table or like anything that would be fun, or like a foosball table,
And
if
it
you got
don't
like
work-
that and you ain't got like the balls for the foosball or something, just take that shit out. That's just a tease, man.
Yeah, that's what got me hooked too, and I'm so mad.
Damn.
But yeah, they fought, dude. And, like, I had a bunch of people hitting me up on Instagram and shit, like laugh reacting the story and whatnot.
Yeah. Yo,
Man.
how long did it last?
And that's what I was getting to. The fucking fight lasted until like 2 a.m.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, just back and forth, and like he'd be like, get out of my house. And then she'd be like, boom, 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 boom. And then she'd like run out of the fucking house. And then all of a sudden, like you could tell he like sat down, and he was just like sitting there shaking his head, and he's like, you motherfucking bitch.
Just like
you
cussing.
motherfucking bitch. Oh, everything I gave you, you motherfucking bitch. And he's like out of breath and shit because he's fucking so worked up. And then this bitch comes walking in the house. Doop, 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 doop. And he's like, after everything I gave you, you fucked me up. And just over and over, standard, typical, probably New York bullshit.
I was gonna say, dude, like if that shit happened around here, people would call the cops.
Oh
but it's
yeah,
New
but
York.
like shit out there, like if you call the cops, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you're just a fucking snitch if you call
And
the
the cops will even be annoyed. They'll be like, you really called me out
Right.
for this shit?
Right, and then next thing you know, today, since you guys were driving home and you weren't there, fucking SVU's there.
Yeah.
Looking at, or homicides there, looking at like a fucking murder case or something.
Which is what we was gonna actually, thought was gonna actually happen. Was to sell the fucking books on the bookshelf.
Oh boy, yeah.
That
let's,
was today. That was yesterday,
I
the
got 'em
second
up.
day.
Yeah.
So we had already fallen asleep at this motherfucking place. And like,
It was in the morning. It was at 10:18. You guys sent those.
Excuse me. We're just like looking at shit around the whole apartment and whatnot. And like, there's these things on each one of the door frame, and I have no clue what the fuck they are, and I could just be fucking stupid. But like, they looked like as if you walked past them, like it'd be a sensor for like a camera to fucking turn on when you're in there.
That's fucking weird.
But there was no cameras, obviously, that you could see or anything.
Right.
But yeah, that was a little weird. And then the books on the bookshelf were weird.
Which I've got the pictures brought up here. There's Captive, One House, 3 Women, 10 Years in
Which
Hell.
is about
a real story, right?
Yeah, it's about this Castro dude that kept these women for like super long.
And that's by Alan Hall. Then there's The Butcher by Jennifer Hiller. There's The Final Breath, which I can't see the...
Doesn't it have a noose on it?
Yeah. Or like a knot.
Yeah.
And then it says Don't Talk to Strangers, which looks like another fucking creepy one. What the IRS doesn't want you to know, which that just seems like somebody who's paranoid. And
Well, like,
into
and
shit
here's
like
the thing
that.
too, is like the cleaning lady was cleaning up after someone that supposedly stayed there for 2 months.
So was that their books?
You know what I mean? Like,
Is that their
was
books?
some fucking killer like living in this fucking place?
Right, and that was just his spot to hide and stay low. And then
Yeah.
there's, dude, the weirdest book out of all of them, especially if it's not the guy that stayed there before you, and you said the guy was a white guy that owned the Airbnb, right?
Yeah.
The last book is the Book of Negroes.
Yeah, like what the
What? Who the fuck has that book? And it looks like fucking... Oh no, that's not him. But dude, it's just fucking, like, who the fuck has that book? Especially if you're a white person.
Yeah. I have no fucking clue, dude.
Man, that's fucking creepy, bro.
As soon as we saw those, it was like a fucking horror movie, like when they see like
They
stuff
finally
that the
figure it
killers
out.
yeah, like stuff that the killers used or something, and it's just like laying in the house somewhere. Like, oh, there were the gloves that were covered in blood, and there's the knife that's fucking still in the person's body. And then you realize you're standing next to your friend that's stabbed.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fucking creepy. It was like, just imagine sitting there escalating fucking dramatic music, and you're just like, the captive, don't breathe, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude, that, what if that fucking really is what happened? What if somebody was like a serial killer or a serial, just, hopefully just a killer, but if they're like a serial rapist and killer or whatever, like, what if that was their hideout? What if they were like, I need to get an Airbnb, just lay low for a couple months, they're fucking figuring it out, and now this dude's in fucking Mexico somewhere.
Yeah.
Or Canada. What if that was his stop on his way to Canada?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the last creepy thing. We went to the show the second day after we ate some pizza. We went to the mall that day, spent the whole day at the mall.
That's cool.
And that was basically our trip. Came home today. We got Super Bowl, which I'd like to get to watching.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here in a second.
Yeah. But yeah, just a beautiful trip. One of the best weekends of my life. Obviously something I'll remember for the rest of my life, as usually most New York trips are. Didn't really have any bad experiences that I can really think of, besides the fucking bartender at Elsewhere thinking I wasn't tipping him. Because I just handed him the card and like I had cash, and like usually I
put 0 on the tip thing.
Well, no, I didn't even put anything. Like I just skipped over it inside my name. Like I didn't even think of it.
Right.
Like I didn't even put like amount.
Yo, you should always write the 0 and the amount, because I don't know people personally, but I definitely have heard of stories where
they just fucking take your
they'll
money.
write it themselves.
Yeah. But then he comes up to me and he's just like, "Oh man, you're gonna leave the tip at 0?" And I was like, "No, dude, I was gonna give you cash. Like I don't usually tip until I leave the fucking bar area." Like,
right, like
just because I don't want anyone taking the fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna put $10 up there. That's $10 for anybody.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, if you just leave $10 on the bar or something.
Yeah.
If it's really busy, that bartender ain't getting that.
Yeah.
Someone else is gonna snatch it.
And I actually thought I put the $10 on the clipboard, which I was like, oh shit, I didn't put it on there. I was so drunk though. Like I didn't even. All I did was sign my name poorly and fucking hand it back to him. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
that was basically the only bad experience I had. But
all in all,
other than
good
that-
trip though.
Oh, fantastic!
That's good.
Wouldn't have it any other way. I'm going to New York again next week.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be interesting.
You want to get into a habits plug?
Yeah, check out Habits. We got news soon, maybe. I don't know. There's some kind of post thing on the Habits page, 2:15 or like 2 p.m. So make sure you go to the Habits page, like us, follow us on all social media, check out 6 Years Deep on Hardcore Worldwide, Slam Worldwide, and Upstate Records. 2:15, I think it said 2 p.m. If I'm wrong on the time, make sure that you're following on the Facebook to know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's it for this session, the Sesh Palace.
Yeah, guys, and don't forget to follow us on social media as well. Two Dudes at a Table on Facebook and Instagram. Links in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. That way you guys never miss an episode. And always remember, it's just the two of us sitting at a table.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Peace, guys.